Ariana Grande just changed one of the most famous lines in Thank You Next, and the new version has fans convinced that an old relationship may have found a second chapter. During her July 13th concert at Brooklyn's Barclays Center, Ariana reached the part of the song that mentions her former boyfriend Ricky Alvarez. Instead of performing the familiar ending, she replaced it with 6 new words: "We always find our way back." The Brooklyn performance opened a 5-show New York run on her 41-date tour, ahead of her new album, Pedal, arriving July 31st. The audience reacted immediately, and clips of the moment spread across social media. But before calling this an official romantic reunion, there is an important distinction to make. The lyric change is confirmed. Ariana and Ricky have also been spending time together. A renewed relationship has not been publicly confirmed by either of them. This was not the first time Ariana adjusted Ricky's line during the Eternal Sunshine tour. At an earlier Austin show, she jokingly suggested that the songs connected to him still hold up. During her birthday performance on June 26th, with Ricky reportedly watching from the VIP area, she changed the line again to emphasize that he still supports her. The Brooklyn version was the most direct yet because it described the two of them repeatedly finding their way back to each other. Ariana and Ricky first became close when he worked as one of her backup dancers. They dated from 2015 until the summer of 2016, then remained friendly after the breakup. When Thank You Next was released in 2018, Ricky publicly reacted to his mention with humor, and the two were seen spending time together again in 2019. Now, almost a decade after their original relationship ended, their friendship is back in the spotlight. They were seen having lunch together in Austin in June. Ricky attended at least one tour performance, and he spent the 4th of July weekend in Florida with Ariana and members of her family. Photographs showed them leaving a grocery store together in Boca Raton. A source told People that Ariana trusts Ricky, enjoys his positive energy, and considers him a longtime friend and confidant. Earlier reports also said there was nothing romantic happening between them at that point. That context matters, because the current headlines range from reunion hint to claims that the relationship has already been confirmed. The first description is fair. The second goes beyond what Ariana and Ricky have actually said. The timing naturally adds more attention. Ariana's relationship with her Wicked co-star Ethan Slater ended earlier this year, after nearly 3 years together. People reported that the separation happened several months before it became public, and that Ariana and Ethan remained friends and supportive of each other. But one breakup does not automatically turn every appearance with an ex into a new romance. Personally, I think Ariana knew exactly how strongly the Brooklyn lyric would land. Thank You Next is already built around her real relationships, so changing one name-specific section during a live show is an obvious invitation for fans to notice. At the same time, noticing a hint is different from knowing what happens privately. The new words could describe romance, but they could also describe a friendship that repeatedly survives distance, breakups, and different stages of life. That may actually be the more interesting part of the story. The original song transformed public breakups into a message about gratitude and growth. By updating it years later, Ariana is showing that relationships do not always fit into a simple category of together or completely gone. Ricky can be an ex-boyfriend, a trusted friend, and an important person in her life, without the public immediately knowing whether they are dating again. For now, the verified story is this: Ariana changed Ricky's lyric at her Brooklyn concert. The two have recently spent significant time together, and sources describe a close, trusting friendship. Neither of them has officially announced a romantic reconciliation. So, do you think Ariana was softly revealing a reunion, or simply giving a longtime friend a warmer place in a song that once documented their breakup? This is Hollywood Brief, celebrity news with context, without turning personal claims into independently confirmed facts.